Okay, good morning. Sorry about that little interruption. I think Anne is trying to get back in. So there she is. Let's just wait. Okay, so today we have heavy weights, so just heavy weights, and then we're going to use our disc. So, or a sock or a towel, whatever you can modify if you don't have the disc. Okay, take your feet to the width of the mat. Take a nice big deep breath and keep the arms really long. So you're sort of making them like a Y with your body if your feet were together. Keep reaching, reaching as you inhale a few times. Take your gaze, look up. Try to lift out of your hips. So from the top of your head, you're trying to grow taller. Now let the arms relax. Take another big deep breath. This time you're going to bring them a little closer together. Take your gaze, look up. And then now we're going to do a nice slow swan dive all the way down. Let your head go. Just relax. Few breaths here. Trying to get a nice little release in the back of the legs. So if you can, you want your legs to be straight now. So we're going to inhale to a flat back and do a nice slow swan dive all the way back up. Flip your palms and now reach directly up to the ceiling. And then exhale, come all the way back down again. Few breaths. Now we're going to inhale again to a flat back. While you hold this, I want you to shift your hips backwards as far as you can. Walk your fingers forward. Now let the head just nestle between the arms. Keep shifting back and keep walking the fingers forward. Couple of deep breaths here so you feel the ribs really expand. And then fold it all the way down. Inhale to a flat back and reverse it all the way back up again. Flip the palms, reach for the ceiling. Now let's take the feet and connect the toes and heels together. Keep reaching for the ceiling. Try to lift out of your hips. Try to keep equal weight in both of the feet as you slow swan dive all the way down again. Try not to let the body shift from side to side. Let your head go. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale to a flat back. Shift your hips backwards so you're really weighting into your heels with your legs straight. Walk the fingers forward. Let your head go. Take a few big, huge breaths this time. Breaths. Okay, now unhinge, reach and lift all the way up with the arms. Bring your hands to heart. You're just going to pick your left knee up. Just hold it. Try to relax the right foot. Now circle the ankle. Go the opposite way. Point and flex. And same thing, other side. Now, if you're challenged with balance, you can always take the arms out to the side. It makes it a little bit easier. Change the direction. And then point and flex. Nice. Okay, put that foot down. Big, deep breath. This time we're going to take it all the way down and we're going to walk out and meet in a high plank. So baby steps with the hands all the way forward. You're in your high plank with your feet together, your butt up in line with your back. Now you're just going to shift the right hip down towards the floor. And then pick those hips back up and square them. And then drop it on the left side. And slow motion going side to side. Now here we want to keep the shoulders over our wrists. And you want to be nice and strong through your core. Okay, let's put the knees down Walk your wrists underneath the shoulders. You're gonna round your back. So your knees and feet are together, and you're just gonna do some cat-cows here. So nice and slow. Hang out where it feels good. Do a few more. Okay, now we're going to come back to a neutral spine. Lift your knees 1 inch off the floor. Squeeze them together, activating muscle. Put them down. Start again. Lift and squeeze. And lower. And lift and squeeze. And meet me in a small dog with your heels on the floor. Straighten out those legs. Now, heels up, as high as you can get them. Push them down. And lift. And lower. And one more time. And lower. Hold on this spot, 3 big breaths. Come back and meet me in a high plank. I think someone is not on mute, but Sean is gonna go fix it. Okay, from here, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. And then put it down and switch sides, right leg up. Trying to warm up the glutes. Keep lifting and lowering. We're going to start with deadlifts. So we're going to be working the back of the body today a lot. So important to do a good warm up for these hamstrings and glutes. Hold the left leg up or whichever one you have up. Make a little circle with that leg. Doesn't have to be big, just a small circle. Go the other way. And put it down and do the same thing on the opposite side. Change the direction. Put it down. Meet me back in your plank. Hold on this spot. I want you to lower the chest down towards the floor. Scapular push-ups. And then push away. Lower down and press. Whatever range of motion you have is fabulous. No judgment here. Just keep going up and down as you breathe. Okay, now we're going to put the knees down on the floor, and I'm going to have you have them hip width apart. Back to a round of cat-cows. Might be a good idea to shift those hips backwards, just to change up your angles. Bring a little movement. It's all about making it feel good, right? Okay, so in your quadruped position, we're going to do these scapular push-ups with our knees down. So your range of motion is going to be a little bigger. So just go up and down. Pushing away from the floor, arching the thoracic spine a little bit, and then sinking that chest down. Keep the belly button pulling up and into your spine. Do 5 more. Okay, let's come into a small downward dog. Heels on the floor, legs straight. Walk your feet to the middle of the mat and your hands back to your feet. We're going to stretch out our wrists. So I want you to put the top of the hands on either side of your feet. Keep the arms straight and let your head go. Now you can shift those wrists forward of the feet. If you want to switch up the angle, it's always good to explore. Okay, release the hands, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll up, rounding the spine. Nice, there we are. Say goodbye to your warm-up. Okay, heavy weight time, we're starting with our butt work. So whatever you have that's heavy, pick it up. Here we go. We got lots of deadlifts today. So posture is important, right? Get your shoulders in the right place. Feet are hip width apart. Take a peek down there, make sure your toes are in the same line. You're going to shift your weight back as you start your hip hinge. Your legs are going to stay straight. We're just going to come down slowly. Whatever range you have is what you should work. Now, when you come up, open the palms to face forward so you crowd out the chest. You'll feel the upper back do some work here. And then again, come on down. And as you come up, open your palms to face forward. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Back down. Keeping your hips as far back as you can get them. So it's really important here, try not to favor a leg. When you're working both legs at the same time, try to keep equal balance in both feet. We're going to do 5 more like this. Make sure you breathe, it's so important. Whatever rhythm you can get going with your breath is a good idea. Okay, we're going to put the weights down, give our grip strength a little bit of a break. You're going to fold your mat, get it out of the way, fold it so you can use your floor, the disc, or a towel. And if you don't want to do this, because you're on a carpet or something, you're just going to step back, and then you're going to lunge down, and you're going to step in. So make sure you got room. Here we go. So you've got the disc under your foot on the right side. Slide it back. Shoulders up, so crowd out the chest, lower the knee. Come up and slide it in gracefully. Take it back. You can lean forward on the way back, but when you're going to lower that knee, crowd out the chest. Here we go. Nice and slow and steady. You want to be as smooth as you can be. Okay, so we have 2 more of these, and then we're going to do a little hold here, just to make sure we're getting into this left butt cheek. Okay, so this time just slide the leg back, give me a big forward lean and take the arms out. Just hold. So right now, if you've got a big forward lean and a nice bend in that left leg, you should be feeling your butt talking. Bring your hands to heart and rotate both shoulders to the left. Come back square, arms out in front. Do it again. Hands in, turn, come back, reach out. Again. We have 2 more. Nice. Take your hands to the floor, step back plank. Just hold on this spot. Shake out those legs, wiggle them around, do a little hover, and we're going to meet in up dog. Nice. Hold here just for a breath or 2. Toes tuck under, you're in a down dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale to a flat back. Reverse it all the way back up. Hands to heart. You ready to switch legs? That was fun, wasn't it?
Never had more.
Left foot. Find your disc. Here we go. Nice, smooth and steady going back. Crowd out that chest, lower the knee. Slide back in nice and smooth. When you lower down that knee and you're picking your butt back up, try to weight into the heel of that right foot. So you'll really get that booty working. So inhale on the way back, exhale on your way up. Okay, a few more. Okay, on this next one, you're going to slide it back. Keep the legs straight in the back. Lean forward, take the arms out. Hands to heart, rotate shoulders right. Come back, take the arms out. All about the lean, guys. Keep going. Feeling it. Whew. Last one. Okay, find that floor. That's your savior. Hold your high plank. We're going to walk the feet up and down. One at a time. Couple more. Keep your hips square. Okay, downward facing. Oh, how good does that feel? Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Keep your legs straight, shift your hips back. Inhale to a flat back. And reverse it all the way back up. Flip the palms, reach for the ceiling. Nice. You can put your mat back. Put your disc to the side. Now we have single leg deadlifts. We're going to do a series where we hold 2 weights to begin, and then we're going to switch down to 1. So start with 2. It's your big girl weight. So here's the drill. 2 legs, regular deadlift. When you come up, I want you to give me a bicep curl to a shoulder press. Whoops, don't do that. Okay, come on down, curl on the way up, and then press up. Keep going. So you're shifting the weight back, curl and press. We have 3 more. Your pace is whatever is comfortable for you. Doesn't need to be slow, doesn't need to be fast. You just need to get the reps in. Last one going overhead. And now you're just going to come down and up 5 times. Crowd out that chest. Okay, now we're ready for a single leg. So when you go down this time, right leg sweeps back behind you. Come on down and then come back up. Change your legs. All the way down, the leg in the back is nice and straight. Keep going side to side. You have 2 weights in your hands. We're gonna do 5 more. Then we're gonna lose one of these weights. Last one. Okay, put one of the weights down, or both if you want to shake out your grip a little bit. Now we're gonna hold the weight in the right hand. We're gonna be working the right leg. The left leg is the one that's gonna shift backwards. So here we go. Weight comes all the way down to the floor. Now, if you're opening this left hip to the ceiling, you're missing the point. So keep the hips square and just go up and down. We're doing 5 of these. Now, if you're challenged with balance, you can always take this left arm out to the side or keep it on your hip. Okay, on this last one, when you come up, I want you to curl, whoops, and press. Back down. Curl it and press. Two more. And after this one, you're going to change legs. So you're going to put the weight in the left hand. Right leg's going back this time. Start out without the bicep curl, just to get the motion down. Keep your hips nice and square. Great balance work today. Great posterior muscle chain work. Okay, start your bicep curl to a press. And you have 5 more to do. When you lower that weight, I would like it to be right opposite the foot, not in front. I'd like it just on the edge of that foot. One more. Nice, put it down. Grab your disc. Move your mat. A lot of logistics, but worth it. Here we go. Disc under that right leg. Let's wait for Sean. Get a quick sip of water.
Sounds ready.
Okay, here we go. Hands to heart. Your right foot's on the disc. You slide back. You hold. Take the arms out. Shift to the left with your arms long. Come back square. Pull them in as you slide back up. Do it again. Back. Arms out. Rotate. Come back center. Slide back up. You have 3 more. Big forward lean. You should feel that glute already. Last 2.
Last one.
Oh, last one. Sean's keeping me in line. Okay, switch your feet. Now you're going to do that right butt cheek. Here we go. Slide it back. Lean it forward. Rotate. Come back up nice and smooth. The bigger forward lean you're going to give me, the more you're going to get out of this exercise. One more, just for shits and giggles. Switch feet. Slide the right leg back. Big forward lean. Bend your back leg. Pulse up and down. Straight up and straight down. Challenge, lift your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slide back in, switch your feet. Big bend. Up and down. Feeling it right here. Press your weight into the heel. Arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Okay. We're gonna have a lie down. We're doing the Sean move. We all know what that is. Best rehab you can be doing for your body. Little Sean move, little bridging. So fun. So here we go. Lie it all the way down. Let's have a little reprieve. So just bring your knees into the chest, rock around, roll around, massaging the lower back. Switch it up. Okay. Oh, this feels good. Let's get our fingertips by our side. Let's hardly have any bend in our legs. Turn your toes and knees into touch. Are you guys ready?
No.
Start to activate. I hope that you're nice and flat on your shoulder blades. Now I want you to push your heels into the floor. Just push them. Just do it like Nike says. Now, hold the push. Create a pull at the same time. And the operative word is at the same time. Keep that all going on and now pick up your butt. Most important thing is what?
Squeeze the legs.
Squeeze the legs together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it. Arms go all the way back behind you. Point those toes, stretch your body. Drop that belly down. Arms come back. You know we have 3 rounds, so you've already got 1 under your belt. Here comes 2. Toes and knees in. Fingertips only. Proud out your chest. Draw those heels towards the earth. Push them harder. Now pull them too. And squeeze. You got so much going on. Now you got to lift up that butt. Squeeze harder. 5, 4. Drop your belly down. Work it. Let it go. Toes point, arms work backwards. Try to sink your rib cage while you have those arms fully extended behind you. Okay, bring them forward. Fingertips, toes and knees in. Push down, pull. Squeeze. Harder. Lift. Get that belly working down while you squeeze those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, let it go. Woo-hoo. We survived. Take your arms back. Okay, Pilates style sit-ups. Bring the arms up, lift your head, tuck your chin, roll up, slowly dive forward. Oh, how good does that feel for the back of the legs? Fabulous. Just a breath or 2 more. We deserve it. Okay, let's roll back down. So you're not straightening out the back. Nice and slow on the way down. Take the arms all the way back behind you. Try to lower the ribs, lower the belly. Bring the arms back by your side. Bring your feet in as close to your butt as you can get them. We're going to pelvic rock before we bridge up. So roll the pelvis down and then roll it up and keep going. A few more. Okay, on this next one, you're going to roll forward and you're going to roll it up and you're going to start to bridge it up all the way into your heels. Very important. Lift your arms up off the floor. Fingertips pointing straight up at the ceiling. Walk your feet in a little closer to your butt if you can. So without the use of your arms, if that's possible, take your right leg out. Keep both thighs at the same height. Work your stomach. Put that foot down, switch legs. Extend the other leg out straight. It can be whatever height you want. I don't really care, but what I do care about is that you don't let the opposite knee roll out to the side. Keep alternating. So I want you to isometrically use your inner thighs while you alternate side to side. A few more. Okay, switching it up. You're going to lift the left foot off the floor. You're going to drive the left knee into the chest and then put it back down. Walk your right knee in. Put it down. Using a little bit of your transverse abdominal muscles and your obliques. Why not? Bathing suit season for us down here. Big motivation. Keep going. And your ladies' motivation will be all those fancy cocktail dresses you're wearing to all your parties. All your black off the shoulder numbers. Okay, hold right here in your bridge. Take your arms halfway back behind you. Pick your right heel up and then switch, pick the left. You're just hovering it 1 inch above the floor. Walking the feet side to side. 5. Don't let the knees splay open. 4, 3, 2. Hold here with your hips up. Slide your feet out or move them out if your mat is not slippery. Lift your toes up off the floor. So bring your arms by your side now to start. So we're going to keep walking the feet out. So give me a little more. So we're going to end up with only a small bend in the legs and our butt off the floor. So as we do this, you're going to feel more of your hamstring come to the party. Slide it out or step it out more. Now, isometrically get your inner thighs working, squeeze them in. They're not going to touch, but you got that muscle working. Go out a little further. Toes point up to the ceiling. Butt is off the floor, tummy is down. A little more. If you want to make it harder, take those arms halfway back behind you, hold. Now, squeeze your knees together. Squeeze them, let them touch. 5, 4, 3, 2, put your butt down. Bring your knees up and into the chest. Oh, yes. So now we're going to make a big circle with the knees. So you got your hand on each knee. You're opening up nice and wide, circling. Now let's change the direction, go the opposite way. Okay, I think we've done enough damage to these legs. We are going to rock and roll up to a seated position. we're gonna do some chest work and some arm work. So, starting with presses, grab your chest press weight. And we're coming back down with our legs bent. Get these weights right over the chest, not your face. Keep your wrists neutral. Super important. Give me 15 steady presses. I want you to let the weights touch at the top. Elbows are opening out to the side and you squeeze, give your chest a little squeeze. Like make it deliberate. We have a series of 5 minutes for arm work. So make it great. Whatever you have to do to work the negative, do it. Which means you're not coming down too quick. Exhale out as you press up. It's always a good idea to look at your wrists and make sure that they've maintained a neutral position. Okay, when you've done your 15, put your weights down just for a sec, however you want to do that, so that you can wiggle your wrists around. We're going to start tricep extensions. So you can either use maybe a pair that's a little bit lighter than what you were just using, or just use one weight, which is what I'm going to do. So I've got my 15-pound weight. I'm holding both ends of it right up over the chest. I've got my wrists right over the shoulders. I'm going to do a skull crusher. I'm going to come down nice and slow. Let that weight get right by the forehead and then pick it back up slow. I don't like to do these quickly. It's really important to pay attention and really make sure you're not moving the elbows backwards when you lower the weight. That is going to defeat really getting a good target on those triceps. So we're looking for 15 reps here. You own the pace. Make sure you're working the negative so you're coming down slow. You can go up at whatever pace, but the down needs to be in control. We have one final exercise after we get these 15 in. We're going to do some lat pulls, probably with the same weight you're using right now for these skull crushers. I got 5 more to do. Hopefully you're there also. Okay, put the weight down. You're going to probably switch if you're just holding one. Hold it vertical as opposed to horizontal. Let the arms go back behind you till you feel that weight get to the floor and then pull it forward. Important here to keep the arms straight and your neck long. So try not to add any tension to the neck. You've got 15 reps and then we're stretching and signing off. Keep the ribs low. Working on my last 2. Catch up, hurry up, get them done. Okay.
Wow.
Nice job. We get to lie down and do 2 stretches before we say goodbye. So you're going to cross your right knee over the left. we're gonna stretch out this glute. Give me a big bend in the legs. Bring the knees into the chest. See if you can grab the outsides of your feet with the hands. And then lift lift your left heel up a little bit. So it's kind of at the height of the knee. And then pull the feet towards you. Feeling the outside of that right glute. Yes? You feel it? Good. Feel it some more. This is good for you.
Right, right.
Try to drive that right hip forward to intensify the stretch. Now release it. Cross over the opposite way. Working that left side. Try to drive that left hip down and forward. Few more breaths. Okay, put your feet on the floor, hip width apart. We're going to do the figure four stretch. So take your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Move the right knee towards the front of the room. Lift your left foot off the floor, bring your left knee in towards you. Now I want you to create a bit of a tug of war here. I want you to use your right foot to try to pull that left knee forward, but it's not going to go there because you're driving it in. That makes sense.
No.
No? How do you say it?
I don't know.
Okay, use your hands now. Help that left knee a little closer. And put the left foot down and the right foot down. Switch sides. Try to make sure that left foot stays flexed on the thigh. Now move the left knee forward. Pick the right foot up. Let the right knee come towards you. Create that little tug. Push the leg, the left heel down onto that thigh. Don't let the knee go forward. You're pulling the right knee in. Use your hands, give it a little help. Okay, and release the right foot and the left. Now, we're going to slide the feet forward so we don't have such a bend in the knees. You're going to cross the right knee over the left. So the legs are not that bent, just a little. Let the knees go to the right. And then use that left arm, 45 degrees out, reach it really long. So that right leg you're using to get the left knee a little closer to the floor, but not all the way down. Few deep breaths. Now take that left arm and move it directly back behind you. Switching up the angle. Bring that left arm back to the floor, bring the knees up, uncross. Cross over the other way. The arms going out 45 degrees. Really use that left leg to drive that right knee down, getting that nice stretch over that right hip. Keep reaching your arm long. Switch up the angle, move it further back. Okay, bring the arm forward. Uncross the legs. You're going to take the left knee up and into the chest. Keep the right leg extended down along the floor. And switch. Right knee comes in. Left calf pressing down. Okay, both feet on the floor, legs bent. We're just going to let the knees fall to the right. Let them go wherever they want. Bring them back up. Let them go left. Just a few more, I know we're out of time. This is a great little butt massage. Worth every minute. One more on each side. Nice job. Take the legs all the way out. Pilates style it all the way back up. Dive between the legs. So your spine is in flexion. You're just hanging out here. Breathe 2 more times. Nice. Okay, walk it up. Get back up onto your feet, however you want to do it. I'm going to round up 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly. Great job. Take a big breath, reach the arms up. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Woo-hoo. Good job, guys. Hello.